Our next story is about Kenyan President William Ruto, who has once again defended using a private plane for his recent trip to the US. Amid continued criticism of being extravagant, the Kenyan president has said that the luxury charter jet was offered by friends of Kenya, and that was cheaper than using the national airline, which is initially planned to use. Now, Ruto said that the flight used by him only cost about 10 million shillings or $76,000. Last week, the Kenyan president made a state visit to Washington, a first by any African leader in nearly 2 decades. During the visit, the U.S. designated Kenya as its major non-NATO ally, again a first for any country in the sub-Saharan Africa. But what made news was the luxury charter plane that was used by him. Kenyan media reports stated that the cost of renting the luxury charter plane was estimated to be $1.5 million. However, Ruto says that there was no way he could have spent that amount. He said, and I quote, "I am not a madman," the Kenyan president insisted. Now, the Boeing 737-700 VIP used by Ruto was hired from the Dubai-based Royal Jet Company. It flaunts a long list of amenities with a VVIP conference area and mid-cabin club. It also has mood lighting controls with starlit night sky option. Now, this led to citizens questioning Ruto's lavishness. The president explained that he was told the cheapest plane would cost about $530,000. Following this, he instructed his office to book Kenya Airways for himself and his entourage of about 30 people. However, Ruto claims when some of Kenya's friends heard of this, they offered to help him. Ruto said he wasn't ready to spend more than $153 million. However, he claims the friends then got him a plane for less than half the amount. But now the remarks have sparked further backlash. Doubts have risen over who these friends are, and some Kenyans are questioning whether it was appropriate to accept the offer. However, this is not the first time that Ruto is facing flack for his trips. The Kenyan president has been a frequent traveler. Since coming to power in 2022, he has made more than 50 visits abroad, earning himself the nickname the Flying President. But the recent controversy has swirled as ordinary Kenyans struggle with a high cost of living crisis and a raft of new tax hikes. Ever since becoming the president, Ruto has raised several taxes and imposed new ones. In fact, the government is now seeking to raise an additional $2.4 billion in taxes in the coming financial year. And critics have alleged that these taxes are being used to fund the government's extravagance. South Africa's May 29th elections.
It was the start of change in the country.
We are on the verge of history.
I am standing here at the forefront of change where voices echo the call for action. The nation grapples with an unemployment crisis. As South Africans prepare to cast their votes, the question looms, will the winds of change usher in a new era, or will the legacy of the past maintain its grip on the future?